life.
Making lives better.
I don't know. Are you excited seeing me here? Are you excited seeing Lock Life here?
Sure.
This is the first time I'm coming to Calabar, and I think Calabar is a lovely place. Yes.
Yeah.
I've not been to Calabar before, and I think I love what I'm seeing. But you need to welcome us very well. Lock Life.
Making lives better.
Are you excited being in our midst?
Yes.
I'm always excited though, because anywhere I go to, I just want to see lovely people, lovely culture, and I think I'm loving Calabar, and I think I will need to come back to Calabar to enjoy myself. Hope you are welcome. Yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, anywhere. I think most people might be online joining us. I'm Dr. Sandra Imenugu. I'm a medical doctor by profession and also a naturopath. And I'm sure somebody will be wondering, what is a medical doctor doing with traditional Chinese medicine? I'm sure somebody is wondering here. I need to actually, yes. I'm sure someone will be wondering. But I need to tell you this little story so that you understand why I got into what? Traditional Chinese medicine. I can remember I had an accident that was like 18 years ago. Yes, 18 years ago. And that accident was a fatal accident, and the doctors told me I will never work again. And when the doctors, when the doctor tell you will never work, I'm a medical doctor in the surgery, and they're telling me, of course, I had an implant, and they told me I will never work again, and blah, 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 and I was like, okay. And lo and behold, the wounds refused to heal, and the doctors were like, there's nothing they were going to do to me and all that. I'll have to actually carry my clutches and continue my life. You can imagine. And I was like, okay. But a lady came in. She was a nurse. She said, well, there's something I'm going to give to you. It's from China. And I was like, really? And the doctors, we medical doctors, we don't like, they said, no, we are not going to touch anything. No, we don't need it. And for me, I said, this is my body. I need it. Just taking that particular substance in 2 days, that won't dry it up. And that is how I started working till today. So it actually got me, and I was like, okay, there's something in what traditional Chinese medicine that I need to understand. I had to go back to school in Beijing to study traditional Chinese medicine, to understand it. And lo and behold, I also what also pushed me to actually go back to school to do traditional Chinese medicine also. I watched my closest friend die of cancer of the breast. The two breasts were cut off. She's a doctor, the husband is a doctor. You can imagine, after graduating from College of Medicine, you didn't even practice nothing, and you just died as a result of cancer. And I was wondering, what is the root cause of cancer? Why do people die of degenerative? And I watched my own dad die of what? Stroke. He was not hypertensive, but he died of stroke. So that actually made me, I said, okay, I need to understand why people die of degenerative diseases around. Why is it that even as doctors, you see them slump and die? Why do people die? We need to understand, and that is actually what got me to CCM. And I'm proud to tell you that I've actually gotten a lot of value. Welcome to Lock Life. And this is actually our products. Our products are divided into different series. We have the regulatory series, just as you can see, cleansing up series, nourishing series, and personal care series. These are amazing series. Yes, this is going to be an interactive class so that when I'm talking, you tend to understand. Sir, you are here. If you do not bathe, will you be able to come in here? No, not using that. People can actually not bathe. Just spray perfume and come out, wear clothes. You will not even know they bathed. If you do not brush your mouth, will you be able to come in here? You will not be comfortable, right? Why won't you be comfortable?
You might feel your mouth maybe smelling or something.
Beautiful. So that is actually what TCM is actually made up of. For you to be healthy, one, you need to actually detoxify your body system, you need to regulate your body system, and you need to balance your body system. These are the three basic philosophy of good health. Forget all this English we speak in here that you need to do. If you do not detoxify your body system, if you do not regulate your body system, and you do not balance your body system, there is no way you are going to be healthy. There's no two ways about it. And that is why our products are divided into all these series for you to understand why you need to detoxify your body, to understand why you need to regulate, and also why you need to balance your body system. The regulatory series. Why do you need to regulate? Of course, if I don't want this AC to be on, I'll definitely go to the regulator, two of us.
Oh, yes.
I'll switch it off. If I want to also make it higher, I go to the regulator. That is why we have products that can regulate what? Our body system. And the first one is what? Our LUCKLIFE what? Oral liquid. This is an amazing product that has been in what? Over what? 100 countries. And it has been in existence in what? More than 20 years. Yes, this product has been in existence more than 20 years. And this product has what? Active ingredient being embedded in it. We have the Ganoderma residue. We have the Ganoderma mycelium, extract of cordyceps. You see all these ingredients embedded here are natural what? Ingredients from what the slide you saw earlier. You see what? Our farm. We have natural what? Farm. It's not that somebody have actually gone to the farm in China and I understood that yes, these products are what's natural. It's not something you can actually or maybe talk me into. No, I didn't enter into this topic because I already know about their plantation and all that. So these ingredients are what natural what ingredients. Just as you said, why do you think the Chinese actually live long? Have you ever asked yourself? Most of them actually deal with what natural what herbs. They take a lot of their teas, take a lot of what all these natural what products being produced what in their country, and that is why these are actually being embedded what in this particular water product. And what are the function of LUCKLIFE what oral liquid? One, it actually helps to handle what ulcer. When it comes to ulcer, I used to tell people that 80% of Nigerians, especially those that are what blood group O. You know when you are O, we already have blood group O. We already having what? High body acidity. Our body is actually high in nature. That is why you see most of us are always having what? Ulcer. Most blood group O. Why? Because World Health Organization has actually told us that we should take in what? 20% what? Acidic food and 80% what? Alkaline. But the reverse is the case. Sir, good day, sir. I hope I am permitted to ask you a question. Okay, what did you have for breakfast yesterday?
I don't remember.
How do you remember? I want somebody, okay, if you know you can remember what you had yesterday morning or 2 days, if you know you fasted yesterday, not tell you. If you know what you had for yesterday, your breakfast, what was it? You want to tell me? Rice. What class of food is that?
Carbohydrates.
What did you have for lunch, sir? Eba, beautiful. What class of food is that?
Carbohydrates.
What did you have for dinner, sir? The second.
So I ate twice yesterday.
Oh, you ate twice, okay, yesterday. Even at that, what has he taken? The high food he has taken was what?
Carbohydrates.
Carbohydrates. And so you didn't even take any form of what? Vegetables or fruits. Beauty. With rice. You're a good Nigerian. But you know, most Nigerians don't even take anything that has to do with what? Vegetable. We find out that 80% of the food we take actually what? Be more of what? Acidic. And that is why you see a lot of degenerative diseases actually being embedded a lot in our body system. Why? Because World Health Organization said we need to take in what 20% what acidic and 80% what alkaline. But here we don't do that. And that is why you see most people. And another thing, our body system actually differs. Just as somebody actually said, our body metabolism differs. Every time you see your breakdown of food substances can be slow, some can be what? Fast. Why? Because that is why sometimes you see most people that have protruded tummy. You know when you see a big man, they tell you evidence of good living is when somebody has big tummy. No, that is not. That's a death sentence. So. Why? Because what that person is actually eating is not breaking down easily. And the person must have taken in breakfast, taking in lunch, so whatever you eat now keep accumulating. The breakdown process, your body metabolism is actually what? Very, very slow, which can lead to also ulcer. Then another thing is boosting what? Your immunity. These products can actually boost your immunity so that even when somebody coughs, when somebody sneezes around you, you won't what? Contact it. You know then when they were saying COVID, people cough, see when you have it just having a compromised immunity. Ordinary headache can kill somebody once your immune system is low. Ordinary coughing, you can just be coughing and you just slump there. It can kill. Why? Because you're already having what? A compromised what? Immune system. But what this product does to the body system is that it helps to boost what? Your immune system. Then also when it comes to various kinds of what? Cancer. Cancer starts from what? Cell is the basic unit of life. Two of us.
Yeah.
Do you have biology students here? Yeah. Cell is the basic unit of life. So anything that happens and goes directly to the cell affects your body system. Cell goes to what? The tissue goes to what? The organ goes to what? The system to the what? Your body. So you see, cell is the basic unit of life. So what this product does is that it goes directly what? To the cell of the body system. So that cancer cells, I used to tell people, every one of us seated down here have cancer cells. It is what you take that brings about the cells actually regenerating to the body system because of what your lifestyle. If you're not living a healthy life, of course, definitely those cells, the cancer cells start building what gradually. And that is why there's something somebody said, and actually, that was one of the best things that our Coco doctor has actually said online. Anybody that tells you that cancer cannot be cured is a lie. It's a lie from it. When some people tell me, I will tell them cancer can be cured. You know, most people they tell you when you have cancer, and I tell you, once you change your lifestyle, do the right thing, it is just for you. It just has to do with the cell. Regenerating the cells again and taking things that can actually help you. You see yourself free from what? Cancer. And this is one of the products that can actually what? Do that. We have been able to use this product and have gotten tremendous results for cancer cells. Patients that have cancer, we've gotten results in Port Harcourt. I'm coming from Port Harcourt. I've gotten a lot at military hospital in Port Harcourt. A lot of patients have been free as a result of what? This product. And what makes this product outstanding? It is because of what? The Ganoderma mesenchymal and the Ganoderma what? Cordyceps embedded what? In this particular product. Then this product also can actually help patients that are diabetic, patient recovering from illness. You are actually recovering from illness and you're getting tired. This is one of the products to actually use. Heart disease, asthma, pneumonia. Are you struggling to breathe very well? This is one product that I tell people because it's actually, you know, when you are being stressed a lot or you have done a lot of things, this can actually trigger a lot of palpitation. And most times, once I'm being stressed like that, what I do is just take oral liquid. And once I take oral liquid, it actually what? Calms me down and I'm good to go. Then another thing is what? Liver water disease, hypertension and hypotension. And I'm sure someone will be wondering, this product again, only this product, hypertension and hypotension. Why? Because it's a regulator. That is why I use that example to what? Explain when you want to switch on something, you go to the regulator. Because oral liquid is a regulator. So if you are hypertensive, it actually gives you switch and just regulates it, brings it down. And if you are hypotensive, you know, hypertension does not have what? There's no good job for it. Most times, once you are hypertensive, you go to the hotel, you go and take more. So you understand? So you don't even. So once you see this, all you need to do is take what this product is actually starts regulating what your body was system. Are you what having what cancer and already on chemotherapy? We know the side effect of chemotherapy. Side effect of chemotherapy: the patient darkens, the hair is falling off, and actually affects your cells, the cells of the body. But when you now start taking this oral liquid, there's a regeneration in the body system, and you see this patient. This is not something that I have not tried. Everything that's been listed here, I've tried them on the patient, cancer patient, those undergoing chemotherapy, and I've been able to get what amazing results. Let's go to the
next product.
Next product. Is it handy? Okay, now this next product is an ageless legend. If you're here, you don't want to grow old. This is one of the products we always use. This product actually makes you what? Look younger. It's a powerful anti-aging what? Product. Very powerful anti-aging product. It contains what? Ganoderma was spore powder. Very amazing. Also, Ganoderma mesenchymal is being also embedded here. What are the function of this? This can actually what? Boost water, your immunity. This can actually also help you what? When it comes to what? Chemotherapy and also what? Cancer. Just as you see here, is a powerful anti-aging what? Products. Very amazing. People who can use this, people who have poor immunity, you're already having a compromised immune system, and people who want to prevent what? Cancer. So everybody here seated down here want to prevent what? Cancer. So you need to have this water product. Then cardiovascular diabetes, then liver disease. I used to tell people liver disease. Most time liver disease, people think liver disease is something that when you now have protruded tummy, sometimes people have liver disease. That is why when you see that person having protruded tummy, it's already at the late stage. Why? Because I see people suffering from consistent malaria. See, if you're here and every week you are treating malaria, Please go and do a liver function test. It is very, very important. That is why I don't encourage people to always treat malaria every week. You see, most times people will treat malaria 2 weeks, the next week I'll be like, only you mosquito dey bite. I mean, only you. Why? Because you're really having a compromised what system. Your organ, your liver is actually begging, telling you there is something wrong with what? Your liver. And that is the time to actually what? Detoxify your body system. That is the time to do a proper cleansing because your liver is telling you there is a problem. Please, if you are always doing consistent treatment of malaria, please take note. Know that there's a problem with what your liver. All you need to do a proper detoxification, and you see yourself. Do you know once you even start doing a proper detoxification, you will never be sick of malaria. Go and try it. If you are somebody that consistent every month, you must treat malaria. There's a mandatory. When she said I treat malaria every month, I'll be like, there's something wrong with your body system. Treating malaria every there is something wrong. Just do a proper detoxification and you see yourself, you're good to go. Then this is the main function for those having migraine, sleep what? Disorder. Yes, when it comes to sleep disorder, some people are having what? Insomnia. You can't actually what? Sleep very well. But there's something, have you actually experienced sleeping? You are slept by 10 o'clock. Oh. Then by 5 or 6, you wake up, you are still tired. Let me see. And you'll be wondering, but I've slept for 8 hours, I'm still tired. If you know it has happened to you, and so when you sleep very well, all of you here. There's some people that actually sleep. When they wake up in the morning, they are still what? Tired. Why? Because there's something called what? Melatonin, the hormone responsible what? For sleep. Sometimes, do you know that when you wake up at night, maybe we see most people that wake up at night to actually urinate, because you would have taken a lot of water. Do you know that when you wake up at that point in time, you go back to sleep, your sleeping mechanism has stopped for that day. Your sleep, you are feeling sleepy for that day. That's the mistake most people do. You just wake up, maybe you wake up by 2, you go to wee, and you go to do some things, you now come back to sleep. You are feeling sleepy for that day. And that is why we have a lot of degenerative one. That is why you see a lot of Nigerians actually what? Aging. And that is why you see that most people, because sleep is very important. If you have what? A consistent sleep and you sleep very well, you will never, you'll be free from a lot of degenerative diseases. And that is why you see most people will tell you, I'm sick of this, I'm sick because you've not had a proper sleep. Forget that 8 hours you slept on that bed. Why? Because there's something that is called rapid eye movement that occurs by 4. And most of the time, most of us actually wake up even before that time. And that second episode of rapid eye movement does not occur. Of course, definitely you have not slept. You see yourself having what? Insomnia. You see yourself not having the production of what? Melatonin. Then sometimes you see most people actually what? Sleep with light on. When you sleep with light on, definitely you are not sleeping. Because this is actually also affecting your sleep mechanism. When we start talking about sleeping, you find out that if you see someone that sleeps very well, that person will not age very fast. That person will not grow old. Why? Because sleep is a mechanism that can actually bring back your health. You sleep very well. Why do you think the whites, when you walk with the whites, you find out that when it is their lunchtime, Nigeria, when it's lunchtime in Nigeria, that is when you see them going to do different things. You see them going, but when you see a white man, a lunchtime, that is the time they are what? Having a nap. Even if it is 10-15 minutes, they are putting their head there sleeping because they know what that will do to their body what system. And that is why when you see someone that is not having what an adequate sleep, it affects everything what about your body system. Then also when it comes to let's go to memory, you can't remember things. These are a powerful product that can actually help you remember things. Alzheimer's disease, you see people that can't remember, forgetfulness. Sometimes you can be young and you forget things. You would have kept something here, and the next minute you are thinking, where did I drop this? I don't know if it happens to you. You be like, but I was on. Sometimes you can even be holding it. You don't know. You need this particular product to help you. Then also for those having mental exaltation, you're already getting mental. You now have a lot of work you're doing mentally and you are getting exhausted. This is another powerful product you can because this actually what goes directly what to the brain. Then multiple sclerosis, depression, and stress. Depression is a sickness. Do you know when you are depressed, everything in your body system shuts down. Nothing starts working again. So if you are depressed, this is a powerful product to actually what take and you also what get amazing water. Result. Then we have what LUCKLIFE what coffee. Yes, LUCKLIFE. These are products that are here. This is LUCKLIFE coffee, an amazing what product. You see this thing, I take it almost every day. It does not contain caffeine. You know when you take a product that contains caffeine, it actually disturbs you. Yes, that is actually what's leading to a lot of what you see most people having tobacco in their body system because of what the caffeine in it. But this is 100% caffeine free, contains ganodama and also what cordyceps. And I'm sure someone will be wondering, all these products contain what ganodama and cordyceps. Of course, these are powerful ingredient being embedded water here. What does this actually do to the body system when you are taking our coffee? It actually helps you fight fatigue in a natural way. So if you are someone that is always getting tired, like for me, I'm someone that I'm like a workaholic, which is actually not too good. I can wake up in the morning from 6, or sometimes I even wake up before 5, and I can be on a call because it's either I'm replying to messages on my WhatsApp, and that is why I have to put my WhatsApp on, because once somebody sees me online, they started calling me. They don't even care whether you're just waking up. And I do that a lot. Then from work, I'm also doing that. Sometimes getting back home 10, I'm still on, maybe online. So since I know that is my routine, I make sure I take this because it tends to stabilize what my body water system. Then also helps to stabilize what your sugar level. Are you diabetic? And you know you've been trying to work on your sugar level. This is a powerful product you can take to stabilize your sugar level. Then a sports person, yes. Most of the time when it comes to sports people, I see that most people actually do a lot of exercise along the road. In Port Harcourt, it's so much in Port Harcourt, and I'll be wondering, why do people do exercise along the road? You see most people, the ones that they'll tell you I'm doing exercise along the road. Why? Because it is very bad. Why? When the vehicle is actually moving, it's actually releasing carbon monoxide. So as you're walking or as you're doing any form of exercise, you're releasing free radicals and you're inhaling carbon monoxide into the body system. So that exercise you're doing is actually what? If you do an exercise and you're not taking anything to quench your oxidative stress, you age fast. That is why you see most of our athletes, when they stop active sports, they are looking very old. You'll be like, and this person that just stopped a sporting activity is not aging very fast. Why? Because most of them take steroids, and when you are not supposed to, what you are supposed to take that is right, you're not taking it. This is the best product you can take. Why? Because it will actually tend to stabilize your body system, making you get free of oxidative stress. Because when you want to see what oxidative stress is, just cut open an apple. Apple now, just cut up. After like 2-5 minutes, what happens to that apple? It's looking, that is actually what happens to our body system. So you see that there's some things the normal antioxidants that somebody can even take, it might just be vitamin C, but this is a powerful antioxidant that you can take that can actually help you quench a lot of free radicals in the body system. This is also very good for inflammation and risk of starting cancer. So you see, once there's an inflammation in the body, you're bound to have cancer. But this can actually reduce any kind of inflammation and any kind of bloating that has to do with colon issue. Let's go. Then this is sanguine tea. This is another powerful, it's not yet, but this is a powerful tea that when you see this tea, everybody should make sure you always take this tea. I'm telling you, because I found out that the white or the Chinese, even when you go to their homes, they will never offer you maybe one Coca-Cola or one drink. It is tea. I think Mr. Theophilus, every time we go to China, the best thing you see them giving us tea. You'll be wondering, they don't even drink water. They don't even drink water. Why? Because they believe what this tea can actually do to their body system. It removes free radicals. It removes toxins. What are free radicals? Free radicals are atoms or group of atoms that bring about degenerative changes in the body system. As it's bringing about degenerative changes in the body system, 1, you're aging. 2, you are having a lot of degenerative diseases in the body system. So this can actually help you promote weight loss. So if you're taking this, it will help you reduce in weight, helps hormonal balance, vaginal health, stress, support your liver. Then also those that have epilepsy. Why? Because of the combination of the ganodama and oral liquid in it, it can give you and this tea can also treat malaria. An amazing tea. Then let's go to the next. Then this is what our natto what extract, our blood water cleanser. This is a powerful what product. You see this particular product. We had a case here today. I don't know who those that were here. We had a case today. Somebody, I think downstairs, there was an emergency. All I needed to do was to open up this capsule. They were trying to run. I think it was an electric shock or so. I don't know what happened to the guy. And you can imagine Nigerians were very, very good. Though. You see why we need to learn CPR. Most people, when you just see a casualty, nobody knows what to do at that point in time. Everybody just standing. They are thinking whether is it to rush to the hospital or not. But luckily we had this particular product. I had this in my handbag when I came here this morning. And all I needed to do was to open up this capsule and pour this under the tongue of that guy. And that guy, before we left him here, what was the guy? The guy was now calling, what was the guy saying to?
He said, you people have saved my life. I just met him, he was eating downstairs.
Okay, you can imagine, they didn't go to the hospital again. Just what? This particular what product. What does this product actually do to the body system? This is a blood vessel cleanser. Why I did sublingual for that guy was that anything that might have gone directly to the bloodstream will just stop instantly. That was what I did. So if there's any shock, anything that is already because blood is life. Anything that happens to it shuts down your body system. So what I did to actually make him come back, even if he has to go to the hospital, was to stop anything that can shut down the blood flow. That was actually what I did. And actually it helped him. I don't think they didn't go to the hospital again. You can see he said the boy is actually eating that. So this product is a very powerful product that you can what use. And this contains what extract of natto, the grape leaf, the 5-leaf and gynostine. These are powerful ingredients being embedded what in this product. Let's go. What is the function of this particular people that have cardiovascular, cerebrovascular disease, anything in high blood pressure can actually worry you. This product goes directly to the bloodstream. When you say bloodstream, you know when you go to the hospital and you're taking anti-hypertensive drug, they give you a blood thinner. What does this product actually do? It actually just helps you have, for example, this is, okay, let's use this now. This is your blood flow, this is your body. And your blood is actually, they give you a blood thinner. What that drug is actually going to do is to open up, because it's actually being constricted now. It will just open up. But it's just for the meantime. After you take anything, it comes back. And that is why you see yourself taking anti-hypertensive drug for life. They'll tell you, the doctor will tell you, you're taking it for life, because all what you're going to be doing is just to open up, the blood will flow, then it will come back again. So it's a continuous process. But this particular product does the same thing, but what it does to the body system, it actually helps you remove the plaque in the body. Gradually, the fatty atherosclerosis, hardening of the artery, it starts removing it. See, our product goes to the root cause of the problem. It is not just an immediate getting a relief, but the root cause of what is the problem of high blood pressure? What is the problem of anything having what? Cardiovascular issue. It has to do with what? Atherosclerosis, hardening of the artery. Once you can take anything that can remove the hardening of the artery, you're good to go. Definitely you can be free from high blood pressure. But this is what most of us medical practitioners don't tell our patients. Just something that can remove what? The hardening of the artery. Let there be a proper flow of blood. Once there's a proper flow of blood, your blood pressure is normalized, you're good to go. And that is what a natto extract does to the body system. It actually what removes those plaques, the atherosclerosis, hardening of the artery, and maybe you have what? A high blood viscosity. It actually what opens it up, and you are good to what? Go. There are people who also want to prevent thrombosis, just as I said. Then people who have what? Diabetes. This has what? 3 anti-hypertension, anti-hyperglycemia, atherosclerosis. So anything that has to do with diabetes, cardiovascular, you can use this natto extract and you definitely get what? An amazing result. Then those women that have heavy menstrual flow, dysmenorrhea, painful menstruation, you can take this. All you need to do, take it and how do you take this? If you are above 60, you take one, or below 60, you take 2 morning, 2 night, 1 hour afterwards meal, and you definitely get result. Then we have what? A sanguine oral liquid that contains what? The aloe vera gel. We have the Holy Ghost, extract of olive ginkgo, black jelly fungus. These are amazing ingredients being embedded in this product. This product is a powerful product because it is actually one of the first products I tell anybody, if you want to do a proper, do you know, using this product alone, you are getting 80% results of any kind of degenerative disease you are treating. because it goes directly to the bloodstream, removes all those issues that, see, every degenerate, when it comes to high blood pressure, cancer, think of any sickness in the world, started with what? Free radicals, started with what? Toxins being embedded in the body system. Once you can remove what toxins in the body, you're good to go. Once you can remove anything, acne, when it comes to everything has to do with what? Things that has blocked what in the blood. And that is what Asanji aura, which is a sanguine aura, does to the body. It cleanses what? The intestine. When it comes to the intestine is about 3.5 centimeter long. Look at how the intestine is. And it has about 100 folds. Let me not tell you what brings about sickness in the body system, why you need this particular product. Every food we eat, the way the intestine is long like this and has fold. You see, have you seen a picture of the intestine? It's been folded like this. So you can imagine every food we take into the body system gets fermented in the body, starts decaying, and when it gets decayed, normally, why do you think you go to the toilet? To extract what? Remove toxins. There, the one that your body is not, that was here, unwanted products. But when this is being fermented and stays in your body over time, it starts smelling. There's nothing being done. This is now being decayed in your intestine, in your colon, which is now bringing about blockage of what? Not having proper flow of blood. Did you see it now? This is actually what, that is why this is a necessity for everyone. Everyone needs to take this because if you are living and you are eating, you need to detoxify your body system because every food you are taking in ferments, decays, and be stored in because your intestine is an intestine that, are you going to get brush to start brushing it? So what do you take to remove those debris that has been, you understand, that has been engulfed inside of what? The intestine. It is what? Consistent engulfing of those things in the intestine that leads to what? Degenerating what diseases. That is what brings about aging. That is when you see somebody actually aging fast. You see somebody actually, because all those things that have been fermented is being decayed and being kept under there, that is actually not being removed. So as it's been there, it's not decayed, it's not smelling, nothing is actually. That is how, why you see somebody, you prepare egusi soup, and somebody goes to touch that egusi soup. What happens? It's sour. That is actually what happens inside of our body. So it's smelling and nothing is being done. You see somebody, that is why someone can even stop. And the person is as if the person is having bad breath because it's coming from inside. Someone can even pass you. The person has actually used all the roll-on because it's actually emitting from the skin. So because from inside of the body. Why? Because those things are actually what being decayed and smelling. And that is why you need this particular product to actually remove those toxins that has been embedded in the system. Then this is a 6 flavor tea, 6 in 1. This is more than a slimming tea. They used to call it slimming tea, but this is not a slimming tea for me because this has done a lot of work for me. When it comes to cancer, when it comes to cataract, glaucoma, I can use this particular product to handle patients that have glaucoma and cataract. Then this can also regulate the blood fat, then reduce weight, then also help in proper blood circulation, then eliminate heat. Toxins. Women that must have gotten into menopause. You know, they're always having hot flushes. When you say woman that into menopause, the person can even be so aggressive. You can see the person, just introduce this tea to them, and you see the person, okay, thank you. You see the person actually getting back to normal. Just why? Because this actually removes the heat and the toxins. Then this is our rose oligos. This is another. You see this particular product, this thing and tea, boss tea that I will be explaining later. I used to put this into that particular tea to drink. This actually cleanses my intestine. So whatever I eat, no matter, that's why sometimes no, you eat. I will once because I get home, I'll just take my boss tea, take my rose oligos, put inside, drink it, and it will flush out anything from inside of my body. Because this is a beauty product. If you consistently start using this, you start radiating. People will just be wondering, where is this person coming from? How old is this person? Because you see all our celebrities, that most of them, you see them taking glutathione injection, trying to be young. Those actually have side effects later in life. It's all this thing that they're doing. It's when they start aging. Why not do a natural process that even when you are aging gracefully? Nobody knows your age, nobody knows your why, because this is a powerful product that can help you reduce weight. Are you having constipation? These are powerful product for what? Constipation. For also works as a probiotic in the body. Cleanses what? The colon. In the nearest future, we'll not be talking of high blood pressure, we'll not be talking about cancer, but we're going to be talking of things that have to do with what? The colon. Life starts from inside of what? The body. We are going to the nourishing what? Series. This is another powerful series. This is a particular series that actually made me to know this company more. And the first product, let's go, is Areshi Multi What Power. This is a powerful product, collagen. You know, collagen is like a glue that holds the body together. Once your collagen is depleting, as you are growing old, your level of collagen is actually what? Going down. That is why it's weeping and all that. You see somebody will tell you, I'm having pain here. Your collagen is like a glue. You know when the glue in your shoe is worn out, your shoe can actually what? Pull on. That is actually what our body systems are. The collagen is actually like a glue that holds the body system, and that is what our Reshi Multipower actually does to the body what system. It restores what the energy back into the body, then slows down what the aging what process, then regulates what the gastrointestinal what tract. This is a powerful what product. I do a mixture of these products, the Rosaligos and the Ganodaba, and you'll be like, what is wrong with you? Why? Because I know the function of this. I just do a mixture and I get amazing results for myself, and I'll be like, wow, this actually works very well for both male and female. You don't want to grow old, please make sure you are on this particular water product. Then we have the Sambo Aura. Wow, 325 oral liquid. This is actually the product that made me to know this company. You see this product? I had a patient in Abuja. That patient was already on dialysis, kidney problem. Last stage, they already paid money for a kidney transplant, and what they were waiting for to get a donor. And you know, when you are talking about kidney transplant, it's a 50-50. Yes. I've been in a situation whereby the patient that was brought in to donate a kidney, and the person that he wants to donate, both of them died in the process. The person that donated and the person that got all died. So it's a 50-50. And you know, when you donate a kidney to even someone, your lifespan is actually, there's some things that you cannot do again. Inflammation, anything, you have to be very careful. So when we met this patient, that was when I knew about this product. They said this product works. Me, I'm a doubting towards me. And this kind of doctor will agree. And you must prove and tell me this thing will work. And that's why, for me to have, I was proven, and that is why I'm in it, because there's nothing anybody will tell me. If you say this, I will tell you, I can tell you anywhere you want to touch with me. We will work it out and you see that result. I told them, please, this is an end stage of what? Kidney problem. I don't understand why you tell me this product will work. And they said this product will work. The person that was even explaining does not even know the function of it. I said, okay, give me, I went to go and study it. Even me, I've not tried it, I just told the woman, this product will work. Why? Because I was so confident of what I have studied, the ingredients there, and I was like, what? They have such ingredients here? By then, they've already paid 10 million naira in the hospital for a kidney transplant. So you can imagine where my license, everything was at stake. I'm going to take that risk. I told them also, this product can actually work. And they were all looking at me, and I said, yes. And in 3 days, I said, can you just get a product? I did what I was supposed to do, and I gave them this particular product. Take this one, 2 bottles by 5 p.m. They asked me, why am I taking this 2 bottles by 5 p.m.? I said, just take it like that. I had others I was giving in the morning, and lo and behold, the creatinine level that was 1,339 as when I started, in less than 3 weeks, creatinine level got to 936. And everybody was like, the doctors were like looking at me and was like, what kind of magic is this woman trying to do? Because it's actually spoiling their job for them. And I said, sir, I told my brother, just give me some time. And they were looking at me, there's something wrong with you. The urea actually reduced from 600 to 300, and I just knew I was achieving something. I needed to work on the patient's diet, to work on everything, because I just knew I just had to deliver. Today, that patient is alive. They did not do any kidney transplant. What does this product do to the body? There's something called yin and yang in traditional Chinese medicine. Yin and yang. It is when you understand the Chinese medicine, you'll be able to understand this principle. Once you have deficiency in yang, you definitely have a kidney problem. There's no two ways about it. So what this product does to the body system, it goes to start strengthening the yang. in the body system. Why? Because the yin is, you see, but when it comes to our normal English medicine, nobody understands yin and yang. But because of the traditional, you'll be able to understand how the body mechanism actually works. The yin and the yang, once the yang is being depleted, the yin is more than you suffer from degenerative disease. So what does this product do to the body? It goes to strengthen the yang, tonify what? The kidney. And once it tonifies, it now normalizes it. Did you see? Now balances the body system, and this patient will be good to go. And that was actually what we just achieved and got what amazing what result. This product is also very good when it comes to rheumatism, rheumatoid arthritis. And when it comes to rheumatism, there's something called deadly emotion. Women get more angry than men, two of us. A man can be angry now, and in the next minute he has forgiven.
Yes.
Right. But the woman can harbor anger in the body. Even the Bible says it. I think in Proverbs 17:22, anger drieth the bone. It's in the Bible. So once you are getting angry consistently, anger, you're always getting angry. What you are doing to yourself, you are calling arthritis, or you are calling rheumatoid arthritis in your body system. Women. So you don't need to what? Keep getting what? Angry, because deadly emotions actually what? Work in the body system. Once you are getting angry, it can make you what? Have what? High blood pressure. It can actually also make what? Start drying water, the bone gradually. And that is why a sample aura is very, very beneficial. Also when it comes to what? Osteoarthritis, rheumatism. And also very good for diabetic what? Patient, because it also helps to tonify what? The yang. Then this is our long glue, Aries. Is there a man in house here having peak ejaculation, low sperm count? You can perform very well. This is the product for what? Peak ejaculation, low sperm count, low libido, both for male and what? Female. This also helps to nourish what? The kidney and restore what? The vitality. Very amazing. This is also a product for women that are always having consistent miscarriage. It shows that the uterus is actually what? Very hot. What this product does, it goes to start what? Warming up what? The uterus, and the fetus can actually what? Be stable there. This is an amazing. Then for urinary tract infection also, this is an amazing product for those having UTI. Are you always having consistent infection? Please, we know consistent antibiotics actually what damages what? The organ. You keep on, I've seen people always going to abuse antibiotic. Any little thing you take antibiotic, it is actually not very good for the body water system. Always use this. Then we have what? The boss tea. This is a powerful, I don't know, I think we needed to do an experiment on this boss tea. Do we have the idea? I have a boss tea. Okay, but I needed to get a sample of this so that before you finish, we'll do an experiment on boss tea. You will understand why everyone, even if you don't take anything, make sure you take this boss tea. This boss tea can be, there's an experiment we conduct here. You'll be amazed that everything you take into your body system, as you are drinking this tea, it flushes it out instantly. You will see it working instantly here. A very amazing experiment I will need to do here. What does this boss tea? It actually helps for patients that are diabetic, blood viscosity, lower blood viscosity, anti-aging, tumor, think of anything, think of any kind of disease or any kind of degenerative, this tea can take care of it. It removes what? Those free radicals being embedded what? In the system. Let's go. Then we have the seaweed calcium. This is very good, prevents osteoporosis. For those children having poor developmental milestone. You know, some children, when a child is 2-3 years, he does not even do what in 2 or 3 years, it shows that that child was born with poor developmental milestone. So what you need to do is to introduce this product. It helps that child what? Improve very well. And also for pregnant and lactating women, adults, elderly, everybody can take what? This product. Then we have a garlic oil that contains seed oil. This has an antibacterial viral killing effect. Very, very amazing garlic. You see this garlic? Any tumor, any kind of growth, it actually shrinks it. Very good for diabetes. Very good for infection. This garlic, it smells so good, it will actually remove things from your body system. Then dissolves any kind of particle. Any kind of thing that's been deposited in the body, it actually works. They're very good for chest pain and general. Then those having diabetes, stroke, and heart attack. I know heart attack now. It does not announce that it's coming, but it gives you that sign. Most people that have sudden heart attack would have had a sign that you're having heart attack, but you will not, most of the times you are not quick to know that there's a sign for heart attack. So before you actually get, always take this particular product. Then we have what, let's go, the compound dashing, known as what, the cyber extract. These are another powerful products that actually helps to improve what, proper circulation of what, blood in the body system. Very amazing water product, very good for high blood pressure. This particular product, somebody can even be in coma, and you put this sublingual, the person can jump back to life. Very amazing product. You see, this is a product I don't miss. When we were having, it was not in my bag, but it's always in my traveling because I might see a case anywhere that I need to use, just the way I had my NATO extract in my handbag. That is how I carry product, because you don't know when you meet people that need quick attention. So this is a particular product I tell people always have handy. It can actually go a long way in saving lives around you. Then we are going to the last series, which is known as the personal care series. Let's go to the first series. We have our energy scarf. It's not yet in the country, but very soon this scarf will be there. It can actually help to handle HIV, asthma, pneumonia. All you need to do, wear this scarf. And I'm sure someone, hey, these Chinese people have come again. Yes, we even say, even in China, the bra you wear for those having cancer of the breast prevents lung and all that. So this scarf now, you can use it if you just treat HIV or any kind of pneumonia. All you need to do is just to wrap the scarf around your body. Then we have what? Our buffet bar. This is our almighty buffet bar that takes care of what? Infection, ovarian cyst, fibroid, blocked fallopian tube. Think of any kind of what inflammation. We've been able to use this particular buffet bar as a starter to what? Dredge a lot of what? Fibroid naturally. When you say naturally, you see it actually what? Falling off. All you need to do is to do an insertion. So this product works very, very well for infection, inflammation, blocked fallopian tube, ovarian cyst. Think of any kind of female gynecological problem, this product actually. Then are you having infertility challenge? This is one of the products to also use. Let's go. Then this is our aloe gel. This is like our whitening cream. This particular cream is an aloe vera gel. You're having persistent wound that has refused to heal. With this aloe gel, it's good to go. It's like a whitening cream. You want to look beautiful. Also, this is another powerful for acne, for pimples. This is an aloe vera gel to use. You can see from the diagram, this can actually help to heal wounds, any kind of acne, facial, everything. This actually works for the body. Then this is our toothpaste. Our toothpaste is actually a natural what? Toothpaste. You see, I tell people that this toothpaste is something that it does not contain fluoride, but very, very what? Amazing. You know, there's sometimes, why do you know why people actually have sudden heart attack at night? Have you seen what some people will tell the person slept and did not wake up? The person had a heart attack at night. And sometimes when you wake up to even urinate at night, when you wake up, you stand up. Don't stand up because at that point in time, you just jack up. You want to. The brain at that time, there's no proper circulation. So when you wake up to jack back, there's some things that happen that can shut down your system. And that is why I've seen a case where somebody just finished urinating, just goes to the bed, sleeps, and that is the end. That is the end. That is why when you wake up like that, sit for like a minute. Don't stand up immediately. As you are sitting down to urinate, what is happening to your system? Your system is trying to normalize, adjust. Or when you wake up suddenly, go to urinate. As you are coming back to lie down, that is where we have a lot of people. My boss, that is how my boss died. My boss slept and did not wake up. She just finished urinating, got back to the bed. Okay. And that was actually how he slept and did not wake up. Now, this is just an experience that had just happened to him. Then another thing why this toothpaste is very good. Before you go to bed, always make sure you brush your teeth. It is very important. Why? Because there are these plagues, these bacteria that stay in our gum. At night, every system is being shut down as you're sleeping. So the saliva does not have a full, it's not working in its own high potency at that point in time when you are sleeping. So what this does to the body system is that when this plague actually goes back to your system, there's what is called systemic inflammation. And once there's a systemic inflammation, it directly goes backward to your bloodstream. And once it goes to back to your bloodstream, it can cause what? Sudden what? Heart attack. That is why every night before you go to bed, always make sure you brush your mouth so that you can remove all those plaques, all those bacteria that are already been deposited, so that it does not what? Get back into your body system and make you have what? A sudden what? Heart attack. So our toothpaste is what? A very don't difficult. You can also use this toothpaste to actually what? Treat wound. You can use this for varicose vein, for acne, for wound. We've been able to use this particular toothpaste and got what? Results. Very amazing one. Then we have our sanitary towel, pad and our pant liner. For those, most of the times women that always suffer from blocked fallopian tube is just as a result of what the kind of what sanitary towel they actually what using. But these are natural sanitary towel that have different layers and iron that prevents what any kind of infection, any kind of inflammation, anything that has to do with what your female gynecological it's actually what handle what it. Let's go to the next. Are we done? This is what our fiber. This is a powerful product, also very good for those having what constipation. For those that actually want to watch their weight, the fiber is a done deal. Is it done? I didn't. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, this is a Meridian Therapeutic what? Massage water machine. This is something I tell people that, you see this machine? This machine can actually have a lot of what function. When it comes to this particular has to do with what upper point of the body. It goes directly to your meridian point in the body. Do you know with this machine, you can actually handle diabetes? With this machine, I can what? Open up a block fallopian tube. Yes, ma'am. With this machine. With this machine, I can treat any kind of those things. Just for using what? This machine. Why? Because it goes to the aqua point. There's something called acupuncture. We used to hear. So this machine goes to the aqua point. For example, now, if I want to stop headache now, yeah, if I want to, this is the machine. If I want to stop headache now, all I need to do, please hold this for me. If I want to stop headache now, I'm having consistent headache now. All I need to do is to go to LI4. And what is the position of that? This is it. This is the position for headache. All I need to do is just to use my pen and do like this after some time. I might be talking to you, I'll be playing, I'll be joking, I'll be like, before the headache disappears instantly. That is the position for headache. So it has what? All different positions of the body. Then, okay, Doc Chisa, I'm lawyer, sir. The head one. No, you can come and just, yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I didn't hear you. I said good evening. Okay. My name is Dr. Emuche, the Chief Medical Director of City Medical for Nigeria, and the immediate past Chairman Medical Advisory Board of the Republic of the USA. I'm quite impressed. I just left a wedding to be here. I'm going back for the reception. And I'm quite impressed over what I've heard so far. I talked with Dr. Chefila, was it last night or 2 nights ago? Yes. I was among the foremost doctors in Africa that welcomed product MLM, right from GNL. I'm from the University College Hospital in Ibadan. And from what I've heard so far, I think this company looks serious. I'm the medical doctor that unveiled Papa Life 3 years ago in Lagos. And there are other companies that have come for me to unveil them, but I declined because I believe in consistent integrity. Like when we brought in CellGBT to Africa a few years ago, or not just about, yeah, about 5, 7 years ago. I traveled out and I told the Americans, your products are very good. But any day you compromise it, I will be the one to kill it. So one day I was in a place and I saw three types of selectivity. The one the Americans use, the one the Ghanaians use, and the one Nigerians use. And the Nigerian one was the least potent. Of course, I killed it. It was a promise I gave them outside Nigeria because I had to travel to that meeting with Dr. Adams, Susan Adams, the NAFDAC chief. We had to go together. So I once I endorsed a product is of the firm belief that at present their product is good and the consistency in the efficacy will be something that will pour around time immemorial. The least that can come out of it is that they'll keep on even improving on it. So I think LUCKLIFE has the potential of what it takes for them to win our trust in the industry. So I want to thank you for being here, and what I've seen so far is what giving your 2 feet into the stream. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, sir.
See, it's coming from a medical doctor also. Yes. So you see, that's why I tell you that you don't know where I didn't even know I had a chief here. Nothing. So you see, that's why I'm always confident because one doctor will not come and challenge me. Whether you know, I'm always so confident of myself because I know these products are products that I am proud of and I've been able to use them and I'm getting what results. Thank you. So we're almost done. This is actually the Meridian Therapeutic massage machine that you can use. You can use it for what? Block fallopian tube. You can use it for diabetes, high blood pressure. Think of any kind of degenerative or disease in the body. Think of anything. You can use this. Why? Because it goes to what? The echo points in the body. And because it goes directly to the echo point, it starts working instantly. We'll do an experiment here whereby we will use it for those that are having any pain anywhere. You see how it works. Drop directly to you don't there's no medication, it's not drug, but just a massage therapy. Why? Because the meridian point will have what meridian on the left and the right, which works together, and with that you definitely get what result. This can actually help in regulating the autonomic nervous system and also help you to improve what the sleep quality. Regulation of what the endocrine what system. I used to tell you the endocrine system is a system of the body that is very, very important. Everything in your body has to do with what the endocrine system. Then disease of the cervical lumbar spondylosis. Think of it kind of lumbar spondylosis. The doctors will tell you just massage. You can use that therapeutic massage machine and will definitely get what an amazing result. Thank you so much and God bless.